Good evening, chat. How's it going? How you doing, Dave H? Curry Favor. All right, I'm ready to get started. How's your guys' day? Curious if we're going to beat this game this evening. Why not duck hunt? Sounds better than my day. Playing GoldenEye, nice. All right. So we had to figure out a combination. There's a 9.
At least having a heater down here.
Deuce Eater, how are you? So I think we already tried all these combinations. Oh, yeah, duck hunting. That sounds way better than. Way better than my day. I'm not sure what I want to do. Assume we're not missing a clue. 9.
Sounds like there's someone in there. If you weren't so bashful, I'd suggest joining in. You could certainly use it.
No, I didn't have a bad day. It was just kind of a little exhausting,
At least
but
having
it wasn't a bad day. Tomorrow's almost here. Payday.
completely ruined. Whoever sabotaged this knew what they were doing. This place sure is big. I wonder if they actually make anything useful.
Excuse me.
Just another unmarked store. Just another.
Any other clues? Oh, yeah, excuse me. I'm just going to keep yawning until I catch a second wind, I guess. Ah. I know yawning is contagious. We gotta figure out how to get in that locker. Let's go look around and see if we could get any more clues.
She's busy. No point bothering her if we've got nothing to ask.
I don't think I've ever shot anything
All
other
that
than a 12
metal and
gauge.
tubing just to serve a hot cup of coffee? Simon Banks, professional chimney sweep. Services start at 2 coppers per hour. Inquire at 305 Merrick Lane. I'm sure he's a lovable urchin, but thankfully, your chimney is clean. Professor Xander Colt Tit III's emulsified soporific, available at all discerning pharmacies. I really don't know why you think taking that rat piss every night is a good idea for him. P.D. Preston's patented papier-mâché perambucat. Handsomely upholstered in silk, satin, or velvet, and hand-painted in the most artistic manner, as shown in engraving. I suppose if you and Adelaide ever finally decide to have children, something like this will come in handy.
Cigar in the rye does sound good, too. A lot of things.
Seaside landscape. Definitely a stark contrast to the ambiance in here.
Good thing the weekend's almost here.
What a cheery reminder of everyone's impending death. That whole thing about the man in the black robe, complete lie, by the way.
Ugh.
A young woman holding a guitar. Completely the wrong way, I might add. The specialty house.
Well, there's nothing else to do in here. I can't think of what to do next. Except figure out how to try to get in that locker.
No need to talk to him just now. Thank God.
Okay. No need to talk to him. Say, not even say, can someone bust open a locker? Oh, she's not here. Still not here.
Lies Upton's boudoir. As a matter of respect, the less said the better, I think. Interesting place for a flower.
Ah, cheers. ACDC, happy Thursday, Mr. Gill, and group chat. Cheers, ACDC, to you too. To you as well. Sorry, a little beat. Waiting to...
Way to ruin a
Sir, how you doing?
I wouldn't get too close. Leave him to his work for now.
I'm running out of ideas. Well, it's not the first time you heard me say that, but we still managed to push forward somehow. Yeah, I've been trying to catch as much as I could. Absurd. I saw that the JFK files is going to be released. I texted my father immediately, in case he hasn't heard. Considering he published a book on the matter, explaining why it's not Lee Harvey Oswald. It'll be exciting. It'll be pretty exciting to see what happens. Yeah, he signed an executive order to release the files of JFK, RFK, and MLK. Oh yeah, he published a book. Yeah, he did it. He did it a few years ago. Yep, all the K's. Oh, wait. Oh, boy.
Just the bunch of crap they use.
Yeah, he said he talked about it during the campaign. Not sure. He said wants to release the files on that too.
Leave it to a politician to hang. These appear to be books on cryptography. I suppose everyone needs a hobby. Biographies and autobiographies. Dull, dull, dull. History books and political theory. I might die of boredom. Again. History books and political theory. The former Percival McDonough, being a good politician.
How you doing? Not sure.
No time to waste with... Nothing but a bunch of boring documents. You'd think he could have at least been considerate enough to keep something scandalous in here.
Oh, it's definitely Clinton absurd.
Hello again, Mr. Fordham.
She acknowledged me. Does this mean we could talk to her about more stuff?
Can we talk some more, Mrs. McDonough?
I suppose so, yes.
Ah! We got this just by looking at the bookcase. That's how we advanced. We had to look at the bookcase. Alright, let's see what happens.
Are you familiar with the art of cryptography, Mrs. McDonough?
What an odd question.
It's just I noticed several books on the subject in your husband's office.
Oh, well, yes. Percival was interested in cryptography and secret messages and the like. He would sometimes leave me coded notes when we first began courting many years ago.
What kind of notes?
Oh, now, Mr. Fordham, those were private. But Percival got a thrill out of knowing I was the only one who could read them. Sometimes he would write them using a special ink that would only appear when the paper was heated. I can't remember the last time he did that.
Oh!
Those are all the questions I have for now, Mrs.
We have a
McDonough.
blank piece of paper,
All right,
too.
Mr. Fordham.
Eat a blank
This actually
paper.
works. I'll eat my hat.
Whoa. No, I don't have any Newports. Absurd. Dearest Mary, words cannot express the regret and sorrow I feel for how I acted last night. I swore to myself I would never harm you again after last time, but I have failed us both. It's my deepest hope that you can forgive me and trust that I'll never let this monster out again. Percival.
Well, I'll be damned.
No, I haven't had any Newport since what, Monday?
Can we talk some more, Mrs. McDonough?
I suppose so, yes.
Do you know anything about this letter?
I'm afraid I don't have my spectacles. What is it?
The coroner found it in your husband's pocket. He gave it to me because he thought it was blank. But after you told me about your husband's propensity for writing secret messages, I decided to try exposing the paper to heat. Allow me to read it to you. Dearest Mary, words cannot express the regret and sorrow I feel for how I acted last night. I swore to myself I would never harm you again after the last time, but I have failed us both. It is my deepest hope that you can forgive me and trust that I will never allow this monster out again.
I see. May I have that letter, Mr. Fordham?
No, I'm
afraid I
here,
have to keep
T-Gun.
it for now. It's evidence.
I suppose that, that does make sense.
Abuse.
Mrs. McDonough, did Percival mistreat or abuse you?
He wasn't a bad man, Mr. Fordham. I wouldn't have married him if he was.
Yep, I'm
It's
vaping.
just the stress of his responsibilities would sometimes oppress him. I would try and offer comfort, soothe his nerves, but there were a few instances where he lost control of his passions.
Did he ever hit you?
He did.
How many times did this happen?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3? You don't exactly count these things.
What a bastard. Maybe it serves him right for getting shot.
Thank you for your candor, Mrs. McDonough.
Can we please talk about something else?
Okay.
Those are all the questions I have for now, Mrs. McDonough.
All right, Mr. Fordham.
Now, how do we advance the case?
Surely this one was called Lady...
Well, anyways, how you doing, T-Gun? I'm hoping to pass out extra early tonight, but I have a feeling something amazing might happen here.
The former Percival McDonough. No time to waste with...
Amazing as a possibility. We might beat this game tonight. That's why I'm playing instead of Resident Evil 6 right now. Add another game to the slideshow, you know? And I didn't make any headway. Finding out that he beat his wife before. No plans. More about Reggie's personal life, but I don't know how to get in the locker. Maybe we could tell him about the beatings.
No need to talk to him just now. Thank you.
Nope. Well, whoever did it, I don't know. Whoever took out JFK, I don't believe it was Oswald. I'm not saying that because of my father's book either.
Some fool in a hat. I never understood the appeal of silhouette portraits.
Yeah, it could have been the Mafia. We know Jimmy Hoffa did not like JFK at all.
It looks pretty similar to the one in your bedroom. I like the color of this one better, though.
How you doing, BFJ? Oh, did I just say?
Therein lies Upton's boudoir.
Here, we're talking about
Respect,
JFK's stuff,
the
and I
less
said
said, the
BJF
better, I
wrong.
think.
Where's Jimmy buried? I don't think he was buried. I think he was cremated. And who knows what was done with the ashes.
She's busy. Nope.
Oh, I didn't even think about talking to this guy
Mr.
again.
Moons, a word if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, what is it?
Would you happen to know the combination to Hannibal Kirkland's cabinet?
No.
Just ask.
Every worker sets their own combination, and I don't ask for it.
What happens if they were to forget it?
Well, I have them come up with some sort of personal reminder and keep those in a file.
And do you still have Kirkland's?
I'll give it to you as soon as we're done talking.
I'll be going now.
Be careful on your way out. There you go. You're lucky I only clean out my files at the end of the year.
See, I always told you I wasn't disorganized. Just preparing for the future.
Shipwreck, the red plus white, the sign. All right. So the shipwreck, we know that's 9. Red plus white. Let's go check it out. Red plus white. What does that mean? Could that mean 2? The sign. Excuse me. Red plus white.
At least having a heater down here manages to keep things warm. I remember the changing rooms at the police station were always ice cold. Sounds like there's someone in there. If you weren't so bashful, I'd suggest joining in. You could certainly use it.
Red plus white. Forgot. Yeah, I guess everything is worse. Oh. What does red plus white mean? Okay,
Empty. That's disappointing.
Not completely empty. There's something at the bottom here.
All right, I happen to guess it. So I still don't know what red plus white means. The Gilded Lily. 12 refined ladies in waiting. All sizes, petite, skinny. Present this handbill plus 50 shilling and 50 shillings for the normal 1 crown treat. Well, whatever. I'm glad we got past it. Maybe that's what red plus white even means. It's nothing.
It seems our friend Hannibal had a few extracurricular activities after all.
Gilded lily, huh? That's a bit suspicious.
Who knew such a pretty flower could cause such an inconvenience? The answer to that question is me, in case you were wondering. Flowers bring nothing but trouble. Trouble and snot.
That's enough, Bill. We need to get a move on.
Gilded Lily.
He seems rather upset over the current circumstances.
Oh boy.
Well, hello there, handsome. Welcome to the Gilded Lily.
She's
Come
wearing an
over
eye
here and
patch.
tell me what kind of pleasure it is you're looking for.
I'm afraid I'm here for business, not pleasure.
Oh, well, that's just a shame, isn't it?
I'm Miles Fordham, private investigator. And you are?
You can call me Serafina. I'm in charge of this establishment.
You won't mind if I take a look around or ask you some questions?
As long as you keep to the front room, you can do whatever you like. Beyond that, you're gonna have to pay.
Well, on the bright side, we can always come here to pass an evening now that things with Adelaide are finished.
Are they
Oh,
finished?
my virgin eyes.
Oh boy.
You certainly
These
won't
paintings.
find art like that at the National Gallery.
These paintings, holy shit.
What a charming statue. Wouldn't she get cold fetching water in that state of undress? I'm not too familiar with places like this, but I believe that's where the fun happens, if you've got the crowns for it.
May I ask you a few questions, Serafina?
Of course you may, but I can't guarantee the answers will be free.
Do you know anything about the Justice Killer?
I'm afraid not, dear. I don't normally associate with killers.
Are you sure you don't know anything? He's the reason I'm here.
Well, I can assure you I know nothing about your murderer. If the trail has led you here, it's surely just coincidence.
Yeah, she seems awfully certain of that. It's a good thing we don't believe in coincidences.
Did you have a man named Hannibal Kirkland as a client?
I make it my practice not to learn the names of any customers here, Mr. Fordham. I hate to disappoint anyone who comes through those doors, but discretion is paramount in this business.
Well, at least you know you can trust these women with your secrets.
Alright, sorry, adjusting my chair.
Do you by chance have a girl named Ruby in your service?
Ruby? Yes, she's one of our newest girls.
Yeah,
She's not in
finally.
any sort of trouble, is she?
Not at all. I merely wanted to speak with her.
Well, she should be in the dressing room. If you go through the rear door and follow the hallway down, it's the last door on the left.
I see. Thank you.
Percival.
Did you know Percival McDonough?
The politician? I knew who he was, but never met him personally.
He was seeing Ruby, wasn't he?
Not Not regularly, no. In fact, his first and only visit with her was yesterday.
Were you aware that he was murdered shortly after that?
I had no idea. How terrible.
Yes, it is terrible. This means she's lost a potential repeat customer.
That she did lose.
This is a lovely establishment you have, and such a nice name, too.
Thank you, my dear. It wasn't always called the Gilded Lily, though. We were formerly known as Le Maison de Tolérance.
What inspired the name change?
Ah, that's a bit of a long story. Not worth getting into.
How long have you been operating?
Going on 25 years. Business has been good. There's a reason this is the world's oldest profession, you know.
So, how did you get into this business?
Like many of the other girls, it was the best of some bad options. I had no interest in being beholden to a husband. I may be a fallen woman, but better to fly and fall than to have your wings clipped.
You enjoy the work?
It's a job like any other, Mr. Fordham. There are good days and there are bad days. But my girls are my family. We take care of each other. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Thank you for your time.
Excuse
of course,
me.
my dear.
Looks nervous. Wonder if this is his first time.
Oh boy.
Hello. Did Serafina send you back here for me?
Yes, but not for the usual reasons. I'm a private investigator. My name is Miles Fordham. Ruby, I presume?
Yes, that's right. What do you need from me?
Just some information.
Well, I'll do my best.
Lily, 1809 to 1843. I wonder what happened to her. I'm guessing this is where most of the girls keep their personal belongings. Doesn't seem to offer much in the way of privacy. The girls here don't get much in the way of a dressing area. Still, something is better than nothing, I suppose. No lilies? Seems like a missed opportunity. That's a nice locket for being such a cheap piece of jewelry.
I haven't even asked her any questions yet. 313-2213.
Cut down in her prime. I can relate.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
So, Ruby,
Yes?
have you heard of the Justice Killer?
Oh,
No,
excuse
I don't
me.
believe so.
He's a serial murderer who's killed 5 victims, mostly men from Chumley.
Oh dear. That sounds dreadful. Is that what you're investigating?
It is. Do you know anyone who might have some information about him?
I don't. Sorry I can't be more help.
Did you ever have a client named Hannibal Kirkland?
No, that name doesn't sound familiar. Sorry.
Do you know Ennis Bowditch?
Bowditch? Didn't think I'd be hearing that name again.
As I understand it, he was seeing your friend, the serving girl at the ruined coffee house.
Yeah, that's right. Annabelle. She broke things off with him a while ago, though.
So she said. Did you ever know him to be violent?
Violent? The bastard nearly beat Annabelle's brains in once.
Ooh.
Why do you think she chucked him?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
At least she had the good sense to get rid of him.
Perhaps we should go confirm this newly discovered fact with Annabelle.
Yes, we should.
Did you ever meet a man named Burley Cause?
No, I never met him, but one of the other girls had him as a client. I remember because she was laughing about his name. He wasn't very burly, if you get my meaning.
Right. Are you
Reggie.
familiar with Reggie Willingham?
Oh, him? He had to be banned from here.
Really? What happened?
He got way too rough with one of the girls. She ended up shy a few teeth.
Ooh.
Lord.
Yeah, apparently he wasn't too fond of boundaries. Good riddance to him, I say.
Were you aware that Mr. Willingham was murdered?
What? Oh, well, now I feel terrible for saying good riddance. I meant...
I think I know what you meant, Ruby. It's fine.
Is it me, or is there a pattern starting to emerge here?
They're all women beaters. They're all women beaters.
You met recently with Percival McDonough, is that right?
How did you know that? I thought he was meant to keep those sorts of things private.
He had your name written down in his calendar.
And you found me here based on that?
Well, I am a detective.
Suppose that's true. Anyway, yes. I only met him the one time. There wasn't anything remarkable about him. After we finished, he got all emotional about his wife, but I could hardly understand what he was saying. I hate it
He
when
beat
they
it
cry afterwards.
because that guy beat his wife. Portrait of Lily.
That's a rather nice portrait. Who's the subject?
Oh, that's Lily. Before my time. Serafina knows loads about her. Even changed the name of this place in her honor. You might try asking her if you want to know more.
And herself.
How long have you been in this business?
Only a few months now. Used to work at a kitchen, but then they brought in some of those new automated machines.
Ah, sadly familiar story.
At least this profession isn't in any danger of being made obsolete by steam tech. Cold steel can never replace a warm touch.
Let's just hope that's true.
I'll just leave you to it then.
Thanks, love.
Looks nervous.
May I ask you a few questions, Serafina?
Of course you may, but I can't guarantee the answers will be free.
Could you tell me about the young lady in the portrait hanging in the back room?
Ah, that's Lily Peterson. She was a wonderful woman and a great friend.
What happened to her?
It's a rather tragic story, Mr. Fordham. I'd rather not go into too much detail. The short version is this. She was with a client who got very carried away. She was able to defend herself enough to mortally wound the bastard, but the damage had already been done. The girls and I decided among us that we would rename this establishment in her honor. Some days it's still hard to believe she's gone. I haven't even been able to get rid of her box of things.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Serafina.
Thank you, dear. It was especially awful given Lily's past. Her sister died at the hands of her own husband some 16 years before. Some people just can't escape tragedy, no matter how far they run.
Huh. Something tells me these deaths are significant. It might be a good idea to learn as much as we can about Lily Peterson.
Yeah, plus that other guy
Thank you for your
beat his
time.
wife, too.
Of course, my dear.
All right, chat. Get some more ice. All right, let's continue.
Begging your pardon, miss.
Excuse
How can I
me.
help you, sir?
I spoke with your friend Ruby. She told me something quite disturbing.
What was that?
She said that Ennis had fits of violence, and that the reason you ended your relationship was because he hit you.
Why would she tell you that? That was my secret to tell, not hers. I thought we were friends.
It's obvious she cares about you and was worried about your well-being.
Well, it hardly matters now Ennis is dead, does it?
But is it true? Did he raise his hand to you?
Yes. It is true. As I said before, something changed in him. I have no idea what, but I had to get away.
I see. Thank you for your honesty. I'm sorry you had to experience what you did. I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, sir.
So they're all women abusers. No, Deuce Cheater. Just the one. Okay, she's still not here.
Hello again, Mr. Fordham.
So all these guys who died beat different
Probably
women.
best to leave. He seems rather upset.
Okay.
Sounds like there's someone. Just another unmarked.
It's not unmarked. Okay. I don't think there's any. Where else can I do something? Because we still got to find out more about. Well, that one place we can't go back to. I doubt this guy will have any information on that one guy's personal
Leave him
life.
to his work.
Nope. I guess we'll report it
Chief
to the
Snelling?
police
Yes,
chief.
Fordham?
You recall a murder involving a woman named Lily Peterson about a year ago?
Lily Peterson. Yes, that name does sound familiar. Of course, the prostitute murder. That wasn't one of yours, was it?
No, it wasn't. Do you remember any other details?
As I recall, the woman was beaten severely by one of her clients, who escaped and was never found. She died a few days later in the hospital. How is this of any relevance, exactly?
That's what I'm trying to piece together. Did you know that Lily Peterson had a sister who was killed some 16 years ago?
I didn't. Are you suggesting that's related somehow?
I think it is. Would you be able to get me the case file?
What was the victim's name?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
That might be a bit more difficult, unless you can give me more details.
I'll try my best.
Very well. What year did you say the case was from?
$1844. So, what do you say? 16 years ago. Oh, jeez. It'll have to be 1828.
It was 16 years ago, so 1828.
Right. And who was the detective assigned to the case?
I don't know. Did they say that? Oh, thank you, Juice Cheater. Wait, did he say who was attached to the case? I don't remember them saying a name. Dude says Snelling. Really? You heard Snelling? How come I don't remember hearing that? Guess I'm too out of it to be doing detective work.
I think it was you, actually.
I doubt it, but I suppose it's worth checking. And what was the victim's official cause of death?
I thought she was beaten. Or, wait, she took the...
It was a stabbing.
All right. I'll have a look and see if I find anything. There's nothing I can see that matches the information you gave me. I suggest you get your details in order before you attempt to waste my time again.
Alright, let's look at my...
Chief Snelling?
Yes, Fordham?
I really need to take a look at that case file for Lily Peterson's sister.
I can find it for you, provided you give me enough details. What year did you say the case was from?
It was 16 years ago, so 1828.
Right. And who was the detective assigned to the case?
I believe it was Bill Legere.
Very well. And what was the victim's official cause of death?
We'll stick with the
It was
stabbing.
a stabbing.
All right. I'll have a look and see if I find anything. I suggest you get...
Fucking shit.
Chief Snelling?
Yes,
I really...
I can... What year?
It was 6...
Right.
I don't know.
You realize that will make it significantly more...
Perhaps we'll get lucky.
And what was the victim's official cause of death?
It was a stabbing.
All right. I'll have a look and see if I find anything. I see.
I'm just gonna go with the I don't know
Chief
then.
Snelling?
Yes, Fordham?
No, we definitely... I could have sworn it was a beating.
I really need to take a
Not
look
a
at that case
shooting,
file
not
for
a
Lily
stabbing, but a
Peterson's sister.
beating.
I can find it. What year did...
It was 16...
Right.
I...
You realize...
Perhaps we'll get lucky.
And what was the victim?
I don't know.
That's really not going to be much help. All right. I'll have a look and see if I find anything. There's nothing I can... I suggest...
Alright, let's go out and see if we can find more information.
We've exhausted her knowledge for.
Fuck! What detail was said that I did not
Makes
hear?
nervous. What a charming...
What detail was said that I don't remember?
So, Ruby,
Yes?
Serafina told me that Lily's possessions are still here. Do you know where they're kept?
Yeah, in that cabinet over there. Lily
Oh, I
has a
forgot
special
about that.
place in Serafina's heart. I don't think she has the nerve to get rid of this stuff yet.
Do you think I could take a look through it?
Oh, I don't know.
Serafina never has to know. I promise I'll only look, not touch.
If I had a crown for every time I'd heard that. But, alright. As long as you keep your word and don't take anything from the box, I'll let you have a look. I'll get it for you after.
I'll just leave you to it then.
Thanks, love. There you go. All yours for the browsing.
Yeah, she works here. Oh shit, I forgot to put this window up. Oh well, whatever. Forgot I didn't have my chats displayed. All of them. Okay, let's pull the game back up.
These don't look too valuable. A cheap ring. Must have had sentimental value, because otherwise there'd be no point in keeping it. Nice scarf. Impressively clean, too. Lily clearly took care of her things.
Buttons.
Let's see what we have in here.
Dear Miss Peterson, while it is unorthodox. Oh, we don't even have a date. February 11th, 18 something. It's ripped off. Practice. Unorthodox practice for a detective to maintain contact with the relatives of a victim after the case has been closed. Your story has touched me on a deeper level. Please, something, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you during this difficult time. I understand if you have decided to take it upon yourself to raise your sister's son, and for that I commend and respect your strength of will. All right, her sister's son. What's that? Bet that's the killer. Again, do not hesitate to contact me if there's anything I could do for you. Detective Lester Barnett.
One of 3 buttons with an engraved lily on it. I wonder if they're just decorative or if they have some other purpose.
That's that thing we found. Oh boy. We know what that rolled up paper is for. Three, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. Oh boy.
Well now, I think we just found ourselves a bonanza.
Aunt Lily. I tried. God knows I tried, but I couldn't let that bastard get away with his crime. I refuse to watch you suffer the same fate as Mother. Justice had to be done. I snuffed out his life just as he tried to choke yours out of your body. The blood that stains this letter is his. As I write this, you are in a hospital bed, unconscious. I don't know if I'll ever be able to speak with you again, but I am placing this letter in your secret place in the hope that you will someday be able to read it. In the meantime, I have discovered my true calling. I must dispense justice to those who harm innocent women. I have seen the cycle of violence go on for far too long, and I have lost my mother and aunt to violent men, and I must stop this from happening again. I spoke with Gloria, and she told me she had been violated by one of her clients, an iron worker named Hannibal Kirkland. I will observe his habits until the time is right to strike. After he is taken care of, I will find others and do the same until this wretched city is scrubbed clean. I need to send a message. And, of course, the name.
Nice scar. It's kind of sad that Lily kept that letter all these years. Guess she never really got over her sister's death. That cheap ring. These don't look...
Oh boy, chat.
So, Ruby,
Yes?
I found this letter inside a secret compartment in the box belonging to Lily. Do you know anything about it?
I thought we agreed you wouldn't take anything from there.
This is a special case. This letter's from Lily's nephew, the Justice Killer.
Oh, I see. Look, I've only been here a short time. I don't know anything about Lily or any killers or anything, I swear.
You know, I think she's telling the truth.
I'll just leave you to it then.
Thanks, love.
Let me know if the game volume is better. Let me know if the game volume is any better.
I think we're good on questions for now.
Well, thanks for the heads up, Dave H.
Damn shame to be cut down in the prime of your life. Believe me, I know. The girls here don't get much in the way of a dressing area. Still, something is better than nothing, I suppose.
I could turn it up more if needed.
I'm guessing this is where most of the girls keep their personal belongings. Doesn't seem to offer much in the way of privacy.
You're welcome, Dave H. Thanks for the heads up.
May I ask you a few questions, Serafina?
Of course you may, but I can't guarantee the answers will be free.
Serafina, what can you tell me about Lily's nephew?
Her nephew? I didn't know she had a nephew. Lily didn't talk much about her family, as you can probably imagine.
You're not lying to me, are you?
I have nothing to hide from you.
Except maybe the truth. But I don't think we have what we need to make her talk. If there even is anything that would make her talk.
Thank you for your time.
Of course, my dear.
Yeah, the game is generally low on volume. Doesn't hurt to turn it up. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I figured that's what Dave H was getting at. It's a balance thing.
She's busy. No point.
Mm-hmm. She's still not here.
Therein lies Upton's boudoir. As a matter of respect, therein lies. Therein.
Oh, excuse me.
Chief Snelling?
Yes, Fordham?
Yes, everybody's killed.
I need to get
Here,
back.
I'll go.
Yes.
Here, I'll. The guy, everybody who the Justice Killer killed, everybody here had a gunshot wound to the head. So these gunshot to the head was done by the Justice Killer to these men, these women beaters. Lester Barnett kept in touch with Miss Peterson. That's right.
Chief Snelling?
Yes.
I really need to take a look at that case file.
I can find it for. What year did you say the case was from?
It was 16 years ago, so 1828.
Right. And who was the detective assigned to the case?
Ah, now it shows up.
It was Lester Barnett.
Right. He was quite active in those days. And what was the victim's official cause of death?
Now it's saying strangulation. We already knew it was strangulation, but it didn't say strangulation before. All right. I guess the game really wanted us to find that letter before we advanced.
It was strangulation.
All
Smart
right.
on the game.
I'll have a look and see if I find anything.
Smart on the game's part. On the developer's part.
Ah, yes. Here we are. This should be a match. Have a look.
So we have our killer's last name and possible first name, assuming he's the same man Linda Walker talked about. Perhaps it's time to ask about him at the docks.
New details are popping up because we read that bloody letter. Oh, and also there's that other other letter with a detective writing to her, seeing how she's doing. Victim names: Liam Collins, Daisy Collins. 37-34. Causes: gunshot, self-inflicted, strangulation. Police were notified after a neighbor heard shouting and general commotion from the Collins apartment. Upon arrival, they found Daisy Collins in the living room with clear signs of strangulation. In the bedroom, they found Liam Collins, the apparent victim of a self-inflicted gunshot to the head. Searching the rest of the apartment, officers found a young child, aged approximately 4 years old, hiding in a closet. The child did not respond to questioning and was visibly upset. Detective Lester Barnett conducted an investigation and determined that Liam Collins attacked his wife, likely under the influence of alcohol, and accidentally caused her death. Upon realizing what he had done, he used his own pistol to take his life. The child has been taken into police custody and is awaiting transfer to an orphanage if no next of kin is located. So the kid will be about 20 years old now. Last name was definitely Collins, but we heard the name Liam before.
No need to talk to him just now.
So, can we go to an orphanage? Verify if Samuel Collins works at the docks. Oh, that's right. Possible first name. Where do we get the possible first name from? Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. The kid is the killer. Ah, that's right. We got the names. We got that name at the trial. Linda Walker mentioned a friend named Samuel who worked at the docks and helped her figure out which plants could drug someone. And that's that Lily. No, the name wasn't in the police report. We just heard it at that trial that we got to see last stream, on yesterday's stream.
This sign could use a fresh coat of paint. Blank surfaces don't stay that way for very long around here. Blank surfaces don't stay that way for very long around here.
Which police report? I don't remember hearing anything about it. I don't remember an Oliver being mentioned. I don't see an Oliver. I don't definitely don't remember hearing that name.
Ah, the chum. You can never truly get away from it as much as you may try.
Trevor Hastings, is that you?
Why, Detective Fordham. Fancy seeing you again. What brings you down to the docks?
I'm trying to track down a serial murderer, who I believe is the same man who was breaking into the flower shop.
You don't say. I wish I could help you, but the guy never came back after the night you and your partner came around. Where is your partner anyway?
Oh, he's around.
Well, give him my regards. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh, boy.
I need to get this crate back, or Cecilia will have my head on a platter.
Of course. Good seeing you again.
He's around? That's probably the most clever thing you've said in months. Well done.
Keep up the good work, Mr. Hastings.
What are you talking about?
Huh? What? Who is it?
I knocked on
Hello,
the
sir.
door, not the
I was
window.
wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Go ahead, but make it quick. Time is money, after all.
Are you familiar with the Justice Killer?
I believe I saw a headline in the newspaper recently mentioning that name, but I dismissed it as fear-mongering nonsense. There are more important things I need to worry about.
But the Justice Killer is directly responsible for the death of one of your workers.
Oh? Is that right? Well, there's nothing I can do about it. What my men get up to in their off time is none of my business.
Wow, this guy is even worse than you, Miles.
Do you know a man named Samuel Collins?
Yes, I do. He's one of my workers.
Is he working today?
No, it's his day off. Why do you ask?
I'm very interested in speaking with him. Could you tell me where I can find him?
I don't just give out information on my men to strangers. What reason do you have for wanting to speak with him?
I believe he may be involved in some serious crimes.
Is that right? And what are these serious crimes exactly?
I think he stole from what? Okay, let's do a stealing one. We're not going to say I think he's the killer. Or should we? Should we say that he could be the killer? Or I think he's stealing from you. Or I think he stole from one of your customers. Should we just say I think he's the man I'm looking for? Maybe you might want evidence. I don't know. Dave H., you got a good point with the way he dresses and all that. Got a good point. I like I like where you're getting at, Dave H. Let's see, let me grab this, and we're gonna. All right. I think we're getting close to a. No, I got dice. I just want to get something else. So we're not gonna. Even though I'm not drinking much tonight, I am preparing for total victory.
I believe he's stealing money from you and your business.
What? Do you have proof of this?
No, I guess I don't.
Stop wasting my time then!
What does your work here involve?
I'm in charge of tracking and cataloging all the cargo that passes through here. I receive the shipping manifest and make sure that things get unloaded and sent to the right places.
And you do all this by yourself?
Well, of course not. I'm in charge of administration. A team of workers does all the heavy lifting.
About Samuel Collins?
Yes? What about him? You've made a rather lofty accusation. What exactly is it he's done?
I think he's the justice killer. We're gonna have to go with it, chat.
I believe Samuel's the justice killer.
What? That's absolutely preposterous. You've got quite some imagination, sir. And here I thought you were serious.
About Samuel Collins?
Yes? What about him? You've made a rather lofty accusation.
Jeez.
What exactly is it he's done?
I believe he stole from one of your customers.
What? From who?
The Hanbrook Flower Shop. He stole several orders of Easter lilies.
Oh.
The Hanbrook Flower Shop? They're not one of my customers. I only sell to wholesalers.
A minor detail. The point remains that your man's a burglar.
That's quite a serious claim. What proof do you have?
You can hear it straight from the man who works at the shop that was burgled.
Well, where is he then?
Wait here just a moment.
All right, I didn't think it'd go that way.
Excuse me, Mr. Hastings?
What is it, Detective? As I said, I'm rather busy.
I was wondering if you might help me with something. Could you please tell the shipping manager over there about the burglaries at your flower shop?
Certainly.
All right.
Go ahead,
Excuse
Mr.
me.
Hastings.
Right. It all started around 5 months ago. And he didn't come around again after that night.
Thank you, Mr. Hastings. That'll do. Now are you convinced?
Fine. I hate to lose 2 of my men in such a short amount of time, but if he's done wrong, I can't just stand by. Samuel lives in Chumley, at 210 Abattoir Row.
Thank you, sir. You may have just saved several lives.
But I'm going to have to spend several crowns in order to get things back to normal. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Got an address. I did not think that option was going to work. Because he wanted evidence. It's
Keep
like,
up the
okay,
good work,
well...
Mr. Hastings.
He lives right by the Gilded Lily. How about that?
Samuel Collins?
Yes?
I'm Terrence Shackley from the Labor Department. I wanted to ask you some questions about your employer at the docks.
Oh, of course. Please come in.
Oh boy. There's the
I'm
flowers.
sorry, what did you say your name was?
Terrence Shackley? But it's not my real name. I just used it to get into your apartment. I believe you did something similar at the Houses of Parliament with Mr. McDonough.
So, you're Fordham. The one who was snooping around at the Gilded Lily.
Indeed. We meet again, Mr. Collins.
Of course. The rooftop. I'm sorry about what happened to your partner. It wasn't my intent for him to die.
Oh, he's sorry, is he? Is that supposed to make things better?
I suppose this encounter was inevitable. But I admit I didn't think it would be this soon. So, you're here to arrest me.
Ho ho. Oh, yep. That's right, you're under arrest. Or we could say, you're lucky I don't kill you. Finally, I could say, you know what they say about assuming. Does that mean we get the chance to let this guy off the hook? Oh boy, chat. What do we want to say? Because arresting him should put the spirit of my mind at ease. My spirit of my former partner. Dave H says, bottom one, you know what they say about assuming. Yeah, even though he avenges women, goes after people who beat women, he did kill an innocent man. An innocent man. And that's why his spirit is in my head. That's why we can't get his voice out of my head. And we believe for him to be at peace is to find the Justice Killer. We could place him under arrest. We could get angry at him, saying, you're lucky I don't kill you. Even though, yeah, he may be trying to stop, take care of women beaters, but he did kill an innocent man, and that's why I'm tormented. Looks like we got two different votes. Part of me wants to do the middle one because I am being tormented. With this guy in my head. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up my life. Where at the point it's like the drugs and the drinking and stuff, and because we got someone else in my head all the time. I'm thinking about the middle one. Curry Favor says sounds good. That thing fall closed again? Alright, I guess I'll do the middle one.
With everything you've done, you're lucky I don't just kill you.
That would be preferable to jail. But I don't think you can bring yourself to do it. You know as well as I do. Every one of those men deserved what they got.
That's not the reason why I selected that answer. That's not the reason why I selected this answer. I selected the middle one. I selected the middle one for the purpose that he killed an innocent man. I'm not liking. I hate this already.
Why do you say that? None of those men killed anyone.
No. What they did was far worse. Inexcusable. Unforgivable. I had to make sure justice was done.
There we go. You need to pay for what you did to my partner. There we go. That's what I was hoping to get to. You need to pay for what you did to my partner.
Whether the people you killed deserved it or not isn't really my concern. I'm here on behalf of my partner.
I understand. You want closure, same as I do. But if you kill me, how does that make you any better? You'd not only be a murderer, but also responsible for allowing the cycle of violence to continue.
There are other ways of upholding justice, Collins. Ways that don't involve mass murder.
The system is broken. Criminals get away all the time. You know that.
Only too well.
All I ask is that you allow me to continue my work in peace.
You asked me to look the other way once before, and I refused.
Yes, and it cost your partner's life.
Well, this time it's just you and me, and I'm still not going to let you off. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to just let you keep killing.
Damn right, Miles. This has to end.
Okay, so my partner agrees.
Then you leave me no choice.
Oh, shit.
Fordham, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank God you're a better shot than I was.
So, this is our justice killer?
That's right.
I suppose congratulations are in order. You did well in finding him.
Thank you, Chief Snelling. I'm glad we were finally able to work together.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you weren't so brash as to confront him without notifying me first. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. Now then, I'll go get the other officers so we can lock down the scene and remove the body. Wait here.
Quite a night, eh, Bill? Bill? Are you there?
Bill got closure. Bill got what he wanted. 2 weeks later.
Need some company?
I'd like to be alone for just a moment, but thank you. So, it's finally over. I have to admit, it's been strange not hearing you all the time anymore. Never in a million years did I think I would actually miss it. But the important thing is you've moved on, and I got what I was looking for. I'm starting up my own private detective agency, you know. Upton's going to be my new partner. It should be interesting, to say the least.
She's still fired.
Oh, that reminds me. I brought you a little something.
A beer.
It's not much, but I thought you might appreciate it. Thank you for all your help, Bill. I truly would have been lost without it.
Goodbye, old friend. Rest in peace, Bill. We'll observe a moment in silence.
Goodbye, old friend. I love you.
Overall, this wasn't too bad of a game. Thank you, Absurd. Thank you, Curry Favor. I'm glad I grabbed a beer to celebrate with, since he brought a beer to his grave. And there's definitely other choices. I mean, this game definitely has replay value. No, it's fun to have audience participation, Douche Cheater. That's one thing that's fun about live streaming this. It's like, what do you think, audience? No, this didn't show up in the chat unless I missed it, but Oxmid live stream. Watching on a 5-stream streak over on Twitch. Thank you, Oxmid. I know what I'm going to do to celebrate this moment when I'm done watching the credits. I'm going to take a look at the other possible outcomes with these choices. Because the next time I play this game, I'm going to try some completely different choices. Bonus content unlocked in settings menu. Bloopers. Oh my gosh, this game has bloopers. Adelaide's alternate greeting.
Dearest?
Hold on, sorry.
What?
Dearest?
Hold on, sorry.
In the middle, see?
God, this bird's annoying.
Cormac's just going to pop inside for a quick putt. God damn it, Barbosa! Get out of me!
The only hotel that comes to mind is the Ballston Arms in Jesus Christ. But all the victims have been men in Chomsky. Chumley! Shut up! Chumley. That is my new least favorite word. But all the victims have been men in Damn it. Chumley.
Don't worry.
In the Chumley.
I was having trouble pronouncing that word too.
So much.
I was having trouble pronouncing that word too.
Come on, there's not a moment to lose.
Sorry, I just wanted to make him feel like I'm excited. He is excited.
How can you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
How?
One will see you later, and the other will see you in a while.
You're fired.
You're gonna retell that joke, though.
I am.
You know you are.
Mr. Fordham, you mentioned you value discretion. I ask you to please exercise some now. But clearly the drummer next door doesn't value discretion.
Speaking of discretion, a drum set. That's awesome. Hello, madam. My name's Wow, man. Files Mortem, and I'm a Ivat investigator. Sorry. 2 seconds here.
Pretty soon it'll be debutante. I hate Gascon Grand Dames. It's okay. It's all in my brain. Okay.
Can we do that whole thing again?
Sure.
Is that right, the way you want it, or is it stupid? That's the way I do it.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's nowhere near stupid.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
There's quite a lot of these.
She's the LeBron James of the prostitutes. Got it. Cool.
Who knows? Maybe someday I'll have me hand back. It's like a pirate. Have me hand back. Arr. Hi, matey. No more.
Hello. I am Guy Dumas, the female servant at the Dupré Manor. So this is a case for Monsieur Pig. It was you, Guy Dumas.
No, it didn't occur to me that the cake and that had to be the most difficult thing I've ever done. like I just don't even know what happened.
I know. I thought it was funny. I don't care, you two pixies, out the door, through the window. Oh, it's been so long. I remember a hot rum punch. No, not nearly cold enough for that. Nearly cold enough. Mulled wine, easy on the cinnamon. Off with you, my good man.
Burly Cause. Early Cause.
All these names were generated with the internet Victorian name.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Okay.
It's already had a negative effect on your performance.
I thought we was friends.
Yo, China?
Oh, that was my secret to tell, not hers. I thought we were friends.
See, this is why you can never go to the UK.
I know. Oh, forget it. On duty? On duty. On duty. Duty.
On duty. That's the line.
On duty? What are you, a cop? On duty. Look who's on duty. You a police officer on duty? Oh, somebody's on duty. On duty? What are you, a cop?
I see Chumley coming, and it's like, wow, that can't be how that. Yeah. Okay. The pronunciation, I love the fact that it's pronounced that way. I can't wait to see people try and read that and freak out when they see it. All right.
Everyone has so far.
Yeah, because
yeah, me too.
You're the lucky one that gets to say it the most.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking hated reading that, trying to say that word.
Oh, get away from me, you horrid man. You smell like rotten cheese.
Are those the lines?
No.
Almost.
I've got some nuts for you. Oh, how do you like this little acorn? Is this? Oh, this one has your name on it. Oh, and this one has your name on it. Oh, you little darlings. Oh, yes. Give me your little squirrely hugs. Oh, you little sweetie pies. Oh, I love you so.
Excuse me. Had a bit too much chili for lunch.
Yeah, brother. Well, it hasn't been easy, my brother, you know, and, no. Hey, brother, where the bitches at, brother? Yeah. Come on now, we at the Ruined Coffee House, man.
It's nice to know someone like you can appreciate some of the finer points of culture. Oh, God, she's a horrible person. For God's sakes.
Well, she gets schooled in this.
Good, good.
I remember that part.
Opium is one hell of a drug. Cocaine is one hell of a drug. What did the five fingers say to the face? Smack! I'm Rick James, bitch!
You've run out of dialogue options. Moving along. This ain't my first rodeo.
And it says here they still don't know what caused that brewery. This word. Oh, no. Okay. And it says here they still don't know what caused that brewery explosion. Oh no! Can I punch brewery? Oh no! It's literally.
We can get rid of brewery.
It's literally my whole life. That word. I love Heartland Brewery, but
If it makes you feel better, I can't say auxiliary.
Yay! Okay, it does. It does. It makes me feel like I'm not such a. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I think someone's knocking at the door. Who can it be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here no more. Aha! 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 Saying aha is so weird.
Well. Yeah, I think more games should do bloopers, as corny as that was. I think more games should post their bloopers. That was a pleasant surprise. I want to visit him first now.
No need to talk to him just now. Thank God.
Oh, well, how about that? I want to do this differently, because who knows, whenever I play this game again, and who knows when that'll be, it'll be probably way down the road. I definitely want to make sure I do different decisions.
I'm Terrence Shackley from the Labor Department.
But since I'm at the end of this,
ask you some questions about your employer at the docks.
Oh,
I want to try some different
course.
things.
Please come in. I'm sorry.
Terrence Shackley? But it's... I believe you did something similar at the house...
So, you're Fordham.
Indeed.
Fordham. We meet again. You're Fordham. The rooftop.
Oh, he's sorry, is he? Is that supposed to make things better? I suppose this encounter was...
inevitable.
But I admit I didn't think it would be this soon. So, you're here to arrest me.
That's right. You're under arrest.
That's right. Samuel Collins, I'm placing you under arrest for the murders of Percival McDonough, Burley Cause, Ennis Bowditch, Hannibal Kirkland, and Reggie Willingham.
Oh, please. Every one of those men deserve what they got.
The only people who deserve death are those who kill.
How easy it is for you to be the judge of others. Well, I can do the same. I judged those men, and I found them wanting.
I understand your reasons, but that doesn't mean your actions were justified. You need to pay for your crimes, one way or another.
My crimes? What about theirs? If not for me, they would have gotten away with them.
There are other ways of upholding justice, Collins. Ways that don't involve mass murder.
The system is broken. Criminals get away all the time. You know that.
Only too well.
But you comprehend my situation. You understand my reasons for doing what I do.
Understanding is not the same as approval.
But it is the first step.
Is this bastard really suggesting what I think he is?
All I ask is that you allow me to continue my work in peace.
You asked me to look the other way once before, and I refused.
Yes, and it cost your partner's life.
Well, this time it's just you and me, and I'm still not going to let you off. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to just let you keep killing.
Damn right, Miles. This has to end.
Then you leave me no choice.
Fordham, are you all right?
Oh, gosh.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank God you're a better shot than I was.
So, this is our justice killer?
That's right.
I suppose congratulations are in order. You did well in finding him.
Thank you, Chief Snelling. I'm glad we were finally able to work together.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you weren't so brash as to confront him without notifying me first. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. Now then, I'll go get the other officers so we can lock down the scene and remove the body. Wait here.
Quite a night, eh, Bill? Bill? Are you there? Bill? Oh.
Oh, boy.
Need some company?
I'd like to be alone for just a moment, but thank you. So, it's finally over. I have to admit, it's been strange not hearing you all the time anymore. Never in a million years did I think I would actually miss it. But the important thing is you've moved on, and I got what I was looking for. I'm starting up my own private detective agency, you know. Upton's going to be my new partner. It should be interesting, to say the least. Oh, that reminds me. I brought you a little something. It's not much, but I thought you might appreciate it. Thank you for all your help, Bill. I truly would have been lost without it. Rest in peace, Bill. I love you.
Still says it. Now we're going to watch the credits all over again. Alright, let's blast through this other one. I'm curious if there's any different endings we could get based on this.
Samuel.
Excuse me.
So, of course.
You know what they say about assuming.
Assumptions are like souffles. Making them seems like a good idea, but they soon prove to be more trouble than they're worth.
Not to mention they're puffed up with air and deflate when you poke them.
So you're not planning to arrest me? That makes sense.
Arresting you wouldn't be proper justice. You've taken so many lives.
Oh, please. Every one of those men deserve what they got.
I thought this was going to be different.
Nobody deserves to be shot in the head.
I'm sure your feeling would change if your wife was violated. Surprised I know about her? After our first encounter, I did my own investigation. I had to know what kind of man you were. You were innocent of any wrongdoing. Otherwise, we would have met much sooner.
Whether the people you killed deserve it or not isn't
that
really
went differently,
my concern.
but
I'm here on behalf of my partner.
I understand. You want closure.
But it
same
brought
as
her
I
around.
do. But if you kill me, how does that make you any better? You'd not only be a murderer, but also responsible for allowing the cycle of violence to continue.
There are other ways of upholding justice, Collins. Ways that don't involve mass murder.
The system is broken. Criminals get away all the time. You know that.
Only too well.
All I ask is that you allow me to continue my work in peace.
You asked me to look the other way once before, and I refused.
Yes, and it cost your partner's life.
Well, this time it's just you and me, and I'm still not going to let you off. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to just let you keep killing.
Damn right, Miles. This has to end.
Then you leave me no choice.
Alright. I don't think there's going to really be any other differences.
Fordham, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank God you're a better shot than I was.
So, this is our justice killer?
That's right.
I suppose congratulations are in order. You did well in finding him.
Thank you, Chief Snelling. I'm glad we were finally able to work together.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you weren't so brash as to confront him without notifying me first. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. Now then, I'll go get the other officers so we can lock down the scene and remove the body. Wait here.
Quite a night, eh, Bill? Bill? Are you there? Bill? Oh.
Need some company?
I'd like to be alone for just a moment, but thank you. So, it's finally over. I have to admit, it's been never in a million years that I think I would
Holy
actually
shit.
miss it. But the important thing is you've moved on, and I got what I was looking for.
That smoke in a couple of days, I guess, is really making me cough up a
I'm
lung.
starting up my own private detective agency, you know. Upton's going to be my new partner. It should be interesting.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. It's not much, but I thought you might appreciate it. Thank you for all your help, Bill.
All right. Now we'll just say goodbye, old friend, this time.
Goodbye, old friend. I love you.
Well, I don't think we're getting any other different kind of endings based on the choices we made. So, well, we did it. Coffin fit. All right. Yeah, that coffin fit made me really, really fucking dizzy. Really dizzy. Well, I guess since I beat the game, maybe a good time to call it an early evening and get ready to game tomorrow. Nah, I haven't smoked in a couple of days. It happens when you don't smoke for a while. Getting a real big coughing fits. The vape coil just might need to be changed. The coil could be burning out. Well, let's get right up my, well, oh yeah, you're welcome to, Cedar. But yeah, might be just nice to lay down. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Coughing fits happen, and just the way it got me dizzy. The way it got me really dizzy. It's just, yeah, you know, shit happens. Oh, I'm staying seated for a bit. I'm not getting up right yet, but I am going to end the stream soon. I'm just happy I completed another game. Another game all done. A new one for the slideshow here. It's fun. Tomorrow will probably be Resident Evil 6. Alright, got my image. All right, it's added to the slideshow. Oh. Thank you. I think the coil just needs to be changed. Where's my... here, I got my... I'll use the light on my phone. Take a look inside. The coil is still good. So, maybe it's just getting hot because I've been puffing on it too much. Because, yeah, you don't want to get hot. Ooh, but anyways, what else is going on, chat? Anybody have any plans for their Friday night or anything in the weekend? Yeah, coil is good. It just... This has happened before when I go a while without smoking. I just start coughing. And really, really bad. So, it's not the first time this has happened. I think my last smoke was Tuesday morning. Yeah, I'm going now. I'm just hanging out with chat. I still got a drink to finish. A celebratory drink. Um, Celebratory drink. I got to finish for beating the game. Oh, yeah, just a chat hangout. My decision, Hunchback, is still final. That means I'm not going. I'm just writing out my summaries. Type. My lungs kind of still hurt from that coughing fit. Yeah, it was a big cough. Big enough to make me dizzy as fuck. When I came to and saw that the mic was still on, I was like, oh no. Alright, I guess we'll just leave it as that. Post that. What game is next on the list? Well, we're probably going to resume Resident Evil 6 tomorrow. And I need to get Nobody Wants to Die working well on stream again, because I was really enjoying that. But maybe that might be one I just finish offline, and I do need to finish up Deliver Us Mars. I was playing a little bit of that again last weekend, but I only got so far with it. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I think I got about everything in place. Who knows? Maybe I'll get drunk enough tomorrow night and want to. See when we're there. Alright, I think I got everything posted. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see. Anything that changes with... fuck it. Alright, well. I don't know what to talk about, but I think my work is done here. Fuck this fucking platform. Alright. Was the last good movie or show that you watched? Well, it has to be. What did I watch? I don't really watch shit anymore. What was the last movie I even watched? I play video games. That's what I do. I play video games. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I think I'm just gonna, like I said multiple times, go lay down and go to bed early. I don't have... Yeah. I just don't have anything else. And I'm all... And this is done too. Really good night's rest is... It's been a while since I really stream early, so... See you tomorrow evening, chat.